Hello and welcome, one and all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this T20 match between India and New Zealand. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and next to me in the commentary position is Michael Atherton.
We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. Singh has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. Nice shot, straight to gully. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Brilliant diving stop. Nicked it. 5 runs added there. New Zealand are 5 for none.
First over gone, and a respectable start by the batters.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit. Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure it'll get cut off.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
7 runs added in that over. New Zealand 12 for none.
Steady start. Taking a bit longer than they would like to get set. They can launch from here though.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Straight to the fielder. Smashed down the pitch. Oh, but it collects the bowler's stumps. They should get through for a cheeky single, but it's unlucky. Probably would have been a boundary. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Can't get that outside the ring field. 5 runs in that over. New Zealand 17 for none. Bumrah from the Paddington end. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Square cut, finds point, no run. Misses everything. 5 runs added there. New Zealand, 22 for none. Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Got that away nicely.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Goes over the top with that shot. Oh, great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Finds the fielder with that shot. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. Patel coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. It's gone through the air, but 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Bowling fielders look really confident.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Cuts that off well in the infield. Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted.
Not the best power play they've had. Nothing too outrageous or risky. They can look to work the gaps now, though. Let's see what happens.
Chakravarti from the Randwick end. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Swept away, but finds the fielder. The bowler looks really confident. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4. Nicked it. Patel with a huge appeal. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Great commitment.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Pandya, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end.
played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over. Bit of shape on the way through. Allen happy just to watch it go by.
Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Edged. Allen staying put, but the opposition have put in a huge appeal. Gone. Fine catch.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Patel from the Paddington end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Mitchell watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Edged it. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With full of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. New Zealand are 54 for 4. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Phillips was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Can't get that outside the ring field. Pandya will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Chance to run two. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Hit that hard and fast.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, superb timing. Eight runs added there. New Zealand are 67 for 4. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. They'll get at least one here. Doesn't beat the infield. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Straight through them. That was a lesson in leg spin bowling.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot through the gap. Beats the field with a great shot. Five runs added in that over. New Zealand are 72 for 5. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Square cut, finds point, no run. Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. New Zealand are 79 for 5. Chakravarti from the Randwick end. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yadav, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Got that away nicely. Edge, but it drops safely. That's the over. New Zealand are 89 for 5.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Swept away but finds the fielder. 4 runs added in the over. New Zealand are 93 for 5. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Some well-targeted bowling in that over, certainly something to build on. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Mistimed it completely. Did just enough to get it to the rope.
Phillips has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Out. Caught. Super catch.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Chapman gone for not meaning.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Boomer from the Randwick end. Great shot through the gap. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Caught, and that's stuck. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Five runs added in that over. New Zealand are 124 for 7.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Singh to wrap up the innings. Couldn't get it through the field. Go through. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder.
On 49. A quick single, maybe?
Nice shot. Straight to gully.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. The openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Nearly gets the edge. McConchie with a great delivery there. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got that away nicely.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Thick edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. India are 8 for none.
First over complete, and a good start for the batters.
Going with pace now. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Massive outside edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck too.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Doesn't beat the infield. Over, India, 16 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Perfectly timed.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Finds the fielder with that shot. No. Terrible shot. Great shot.
No point running for that one. It was a 4 the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Brilliant diving stop. 9 runs out of there. India are 25 for none. Henry from the Paddington end. Beats the field with a great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Square cut, finds point, no run. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Onto that early, that could be 4.
Samson was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
11 runs out of there. India 36 for none.
Four gone in the power play, and it's a healthy run rate at the moment, thanks to some great power hitting and some well-timed shots through the gaps, keeping them ahead so far. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that. tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Cuts that off well in the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
They're going to go in for the kill with this delivery. It's up to the new batter to make sure the fielding side doesn't pick up any more momentum. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
10 runs out of there. India 46 for none.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Big edge. Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight to the fielder. Misses everything. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
This is just silly. The power on that shot is incredible.
Neesham, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Drilled that one away.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Sampson has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Was quick onto that in the infield. Shot, land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Chapman, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Over, India, 64 for none.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Santner from the Paddington end. Smacks that away through the gap.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field. Sharma waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
That's the over. India are 77 for none.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Drive straight back down. Oh, collects the stumps. Fortunate for the bowler. That would have been a boundary. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. 6 runs added in that over. India are 83 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Perfectly timed.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. And caught. That's just superb. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The first wicket gone, the opening partnership is broken. You can see the relief on the bowler's face. Another quick wicket and they'll be into the middle order.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. End of the over. 8 off it. India are 91 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Neesham from the Randwick end. Perfectly timed. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Nice shot, but straight to gully. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Unplayable. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Thick edge. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Kishan edges it, but it finds the gap. Looks like they were late on that shot there. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Massive outside edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Six runs added in the over. India 111 for 1. Phillips, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Smacks that away through the gap. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Going with spin now. Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through. They need 1 to win.
Followed the ball. Lovely shot. Racing to the boundary.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy